We in this whole war, home.
Put the fight on.
So what kind of message you gonna send back to him tomorrow night then in response to that message?
Honestly, I'm a God-fearing man. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just put things in God's hands. I just wanted to show to the media that he's a racist.
He carries himself with tremendous class. Loma Chico carries himself with tremendous class. And if I was them, I'll be embarrassed by this guy.
The watermelon banana whole thing.
Dennis don't know about all of the stuff, you know. It's he don't send nothing, and he don't know. It's Keyshawn problems, you know.
To address the fact that this guy came to America to give me bananas and watermelon with a note on it. It's unprofessional, and I feel like it's racist, and you just made this fight a little more personal.
Oh man, who did it? Who did it? Who sent the damn bananas and the watermelon? Now, listen, we're going to break this down. And you guys know me. I'm not going to speak on the racism side of it. I mean, number one, we all know the racist and historically racist symbolisms of bananas and watermelons when it comes to black culture and really American culture. And we don't know who did it, all right? But I am going to speak on how it may just affect the fight tomorrow night, the performances of Baranchik and Keyshawn Davis. Now, we don't know who did this, okay? Now, it could still be Baranchik, Team Baranchik, or someone from Team Baranchik, or maybe even a fan, but from Baranchik's side, and they are definitely denying it.
For me, it's clear. Someone with bad intentions tried to bring some hype to the situation.
Now, there are some of you, and I saw the comments, who think it could be Team Keyshawn Davis, and they're out there Kaiser Sosang this whole shit, right? Walking straight at the end. And now, we have another suspect. Everybody's a suspect! Teofimo Lopez. Releasing this video yesterday, maybe immediately after the press conference or even during the press conference, where he's eating a banana and he's watching Keyshawn Davis's reaction and he's laughing at the whole thing, implying that he may have something to do with this. I mean, he plugged himself into this whole entire mess. Now, we all know Teofimo Lopez, he's still under hot water with the boxing alumni for making these statements.
Which one of those two fights interests you more, Gervonta Davis or Terrence Crawford?
Whichever monkey wants to get the banana.
Okay.
Now, this is also targeted directly at Keyshawn Davis himself. We know that he had that interaction with Keyshawn Davis where he felt Keyshawn Davis rubbed him the wrong way for saying that Keyshawn thinks Terrence Bud Crawford would beat him.
Mention my name in that interview. Just a question.
You said Crawford will beat me.
It's just an opinion.
I don't like it.
And it appears that they buried the hatchet and shook hands, but yeah, right.
You know, a lot of times they mix my words up.
I seen the video.
You did?
I seen it.
Well, I didn't mean to disrespect you, brother. Good business. Wish you nothing but the best.
Myself like any other
opinion to opinion.
Years in his career in boxing.
What's only true is our sport.
I'm glad you said that, sir.
So I think it's safe to assume that Teofimo Lopez, if he didn't actually send the package, he's on the side of the joke on Keyshawn Davis because of, you know, how they kind of feel about each other, I think on a competitive sense. So he's joking about it. But here's the thing. The joke, I think, is on Teofimo Lopez. And let me tell you why and how this affects the fight. If you listen to Team Baranchik, they are just aggressively denying that they had anything to do with this shit.
Dennis don't know about all of this stuff, you know. It's
Я не отправлял.
he don't send nothing, and he don't know. It's Keyshawn problems, you know.
And when you look at Baranchik himself, he's just demoralized. Look at his facial expression. It's almost like being blamed for this is just overwhelming and is overcoming his fight or how he feels about his fight tomorrow night. And let me tell you something, that's a hard thing to try to shoulder. Now listen, there are people who are just racist in the world. And then there are people who are like, am I racist? But then there's other people who are like, I am not a racist. Please believe me. Please believe me. And come tomorrow night, that can affect Baranchik's mindset. You know, the whole arena can be booing Baranchik. And Baranchik, I bet you in the post-fight, win, lose, or draw, he's going to get on the mic and say, listen, I am not a racist.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
So if Teofimo Lopez thought the mind games was affecting Keyshawn, actually, I don't think Keyshawn is really that bothered by it. I think Keyshawn is just using it as extra motivation to whoop his ass. But Keyshawn Davis knows that he'll be fighting Baranchik in the ring tomorrow. So he's going to be able to get his get back. And if you listen to Team Baranchik and Team Davis, listen to Bomac and how he's responding to Team Baranchik.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. So
It might be somebody else.
He's saying he ain't do it. He said he didn't know about it, but it's still somebody from his team.
Bring this hype inside.
Don't worry about it.
I do worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, it's about,
We gonna sell it in
it's
the
not
ring.
business. I mean, it's not about business. This is about how
Get the damn camera out the way, man. Go on somewhere.
Bro, I'm telling you, Keyshawn Davis or Team Davis isn't bothered by this. It's extra motivation, and they really got their eyes on the prize. So who is bothered by it would be Team Baranchik.
Don't worry about it.
I do worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Please believe me. Please believe me. And come tomorrow night, Baranchik may be the one that is just overwhelmed by this whole thing, and he may not have actually sent the package. I don't know. He's not in the clear. For me, I really don't know who did it, and really it doesn't matter. What matters is the effect or toll it would have on Keyshawn Davis or Baranchik come fight night. And I think the mind games and the jokes actually backfired. And I think for Baranchik, who it seems like, you know, he's totally denying it now and saying, listen, man, it wasn't me. And it doesn't look like that he's secure about this whole thing, may just be the one who is rattled come fight night. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. ShowBizz, little dope. I'm out.